Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to SAUNAiE. I'm your host, XO. And if this is your first time listening to SAUNAiE, thank you for tuning in. Our mission here is to educate you in the fields of mental health as well as financial literacy. And today I'm going to be discussing a little bit of both. I'm going to have a segment discussing how to have a money mindset, as well as mental health segment where it's going to be 6 ways to clean your mind. And I usually start off our shows kicking off with some quotes of the day and my insight on these quotes. So let's get started with that. I just want to thank you for tuning in. And I want to get started with the quotes, but I just want to talk about a little something. Over the past, this whole month of September has really been a roller coaster for me, transition phase. And it's new. It's just all new to me. And I'm really trying to figure everything out and balance everything out. But I just wanted to let y'all know that appreciate y'all's support and everything that when it comes to the podcast, when it comes to me and myself checking in on me and whatnot. Appreciate everybody, the friends, the family, the listeners, the SAUNAiE family. I appreciate y'all, and I want to thank y'all for just always being there in a time of need or in any time. But let's get started with the quotes of the day. My first quote is, remember the time you feel lonely is the time you most need to be by yourself. Damn, I didn't really have an insight for that, but remember the time you feel lonely is the time you most need to be by yourself. Whenever you feel lonely, you need to be alone. Not need to be alone, but you should be alone to understand, why am I feeling lonely? Why am I feeling lonely right now? Really evaluating that and taking it all in. What makes you feel whole and what makes you feel lonely and why are you feeling lonely, and really discovering that and figuring that out. And sometimes you need that by yourself, where you're like, all right, I'm feeling lonely, even though I got family, friends, and everybody else that love me and everything. But why am I feeling lonely? Is it something about myself that I just always had that, I don't want to say trauma, but always had that experience or always had that feeling of loneliness throughout my life that has never been fulfilled? Or am I just feeling lonely in this moment? So sometimes you got to really sit with yourself and dig deep and figure out, why am I feeling lonely right now? Why am I feeling lonely in this moment? Why do I feel like I need to be lonely? So sometimes you have to take that time with yourself and just sit back, analyze, and take some perspective in. Journal, listen to some charakas, just really utilize and have that time for yourself and really just evaluate everything in your life. So the quote again is, remember the time you feel lonely is the time you most need to be by yourself. My next quote is, experience life in all possible ways. Good, bad, bittersweet, dark, light, summer, winter. Experience all the dualities. Don't be afraid of experience, because the more experience you have, the more mature you become. I feel like that should have been an end quote. And this quote is like, I love it. Experience life in all possible ways. There's going to be good days in life. There's going to be bad days in life. There's going to be bittersweet days in life. There's going to be dark days. There's going to be light days. There's going to be, summer and winter. So it's just like, experience it and take it all in, and don't be judgmental of what it is. It's like, this is just an experience that I have to go through to grow. So it's like just growing me. Like I said, the more experiences you have, the more mature you become. Don't you feel like that? Every experience that you faced in your life up to this point, you feel like, damn, I've learned a lot through those experiences throughout life, and it's really matured me and grew me into who I am today. So that's what the quote is really saying. Experience life experience all facets of life. Don't just be so stuck in a box that you don't want to experience anything. But once again, the quote is, experience life in all possible ways. Good, bad, bittersweet, dark, light, summer, winter. Experience all the dualities. Don't be afraid of experience, because the more experience you have, the more mature you become. And I'm going to give y'all a brief break, and I'll be right back with SAUNAiE. So we jump into our first segment, which is how to have a money mindset. And the first thing you do is forgive your past. I know how it is. I'm constantly asking myself, what if, when it comes to money? And we all have regrets, well, lessons that we learned and we wish we didn't. But that goes back to the quote of experiencing the loss of money, experiencing if you have bankruptcy, experiencing gaining money and then spending it within a night or blowing it with that fast, blowing money too fast. And you just have to forgive your past and focus on today and right now. But we all have to let go of the past and focus on, like I said, the present and the future. So how can you forgive your past, forgive the past mistakes you've done when it came to money, when it came to your finances, when it came to you not knowing what you know now? Let that go. Forgive yourself. Forgive your past and focus on how can I generate more finances in the present and in the future? What am I passionate about? What are my passions? What do I love doing? What do I love creating? How can I create a different stream of income to have a money mindset? To forgive my past, the past mistakes, the past burdens when it came to money. You didn't know what you know now. And a book I recommend reading when it comes to forgiving your past and when it comes to money is The Psychology of Money. I forgot the author, but the Psychology of Money is a good book to read. Number 2, practice gratitude. Every morning, write or say 3 things you're grateful for. Keep this routine for, I'll say, about a month. And every morning, make sure it's something new. Write 3 things you're grateful for. Me today, I didn't even know it yet, but I'm gonna say it right now. 3 things I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for the podcast. I'm grateful for my protein shake that I'm drinking right now. And I'm grateful for the workout I had this morning. And as you're practicing this gratitude, really feel into that appreciation and gratification of, I am grateful for this experience or what I'm doing right now, the 3 things that I said I'm grateful for, because it's like you have to be grateful and take that in and really experience that gratitude. Even you can do this at night at the end of the day. Say 3 things you're grateful for, even write them down and really feel into that thing, the 3 things you were grateful for that happened within your day. The next one is know your worth. Sometimes we let our financial situation or circumstances hold more weight than it should. Why is that? When we really should feel worthy, we should feel like royalty. We can't let the outside world determine our value. Only we can do that. And I know how it is when you hear your financial situation, or you check your finances, or you check your bank account, and you just, when it comes to finances overall, you think you're less worthy because you don't have $1 million in the bank, or 10 million in the bank, or 100 million in the bank, or $1 billion. And it's like, that's all wrong, because at the end of the day, it's all about health is more important than wealth. So as long as you take care of yourself and living how you want to live and doing what you want to do, then the wealth will come. But it's not it doesn't determine your value, or it doesn't determine who you are and what you're doing and whatnot. So we can't let I don't have this in my bank, or how it is. It's like what goes back to tip number 1, forgive your past. And forgiving your past, you'll start to know your worth when you start reading books, doing little things, and really valuing yourself and valuing your time, as well as valuing your money, and knowing that, even though I don't have this in the bank right now, I still feel like royalty. I still feel like $100 million. And you're just realizing and knowing your worth, and your worth isn't tied to money. Number 4, believe in yourself. This is big for me, simply because I feel like my self-belief is constantly being tested on a weekly basis. And there's days I doubt myself, as well as question myself and my abilities in life. But that comes down to really having that self-belief. Like me, I utilize and really try to meditate as much as I can, practice gratitude, pray, and make sure I'm sending out positivity in the world versus letting the negativity consume me. And that negativity will bring you down, and you will have to learn to really believe in yourself and trust yourself. Number 5, respect and value money. Do you respect and value money? Ask yourself. Be real with yourself. Do you respect and value money? Or are you like, yo, I make so much money, it comes in, comes out so fast, and I'm like, hey, I don't know where it's going. But you have to start respecting and valuing your money. This is how you have a money mindset. It's how you transform from a consumer into an investor. Because you look at money as an investment versus you consuming something. Our money should be working for us, not the other way around. I know we have to use, sometimes some of us are using our 9 to 5, our job to fuel our dreams, fuel our business, fuel what we want to do. You're using that 9 to 5 to fuel your time freedom. Because at the end of the day, it's about how you want to spend your time. I know you don't want to spend your time working for somebody else constantly, 9 to 5 on a yearly basis, and then selling for retirement in your 60s. And it's like, no, the world has changed. The world is different now. You can easily make money if you want to on the internet. All you need is Wi-Fi and a computer or your phone. But it comes down to really putting the research in and knowing, like, yo, I can have my money work for me, and having that plan and putting that plan into place. I know you're thinking right now, we still have to pay bills. I know, we all do. So you figure out how you create a different stream of income instead of being so tied up in your 9 to 5. So a year from now, that you're making more with your business or with whatever you're doing, your side hustles is making more than your 9 to 5. But respecting and valuing money, seeing like, yo, I can really use this money to work for me. My money can make money for me. Every dollar that I have in my bank account or every dollar that I have saved up, I can use these. These are little foot soldiers that I can use to create generational wealth in the long run, but as well as giving me my time freedom that I need, that I want, to where I don't want to go wake up every morning and be stuck in traffic and trying to get to a job that I eventually hate after a while. It's like, life is about doing what you love and doing what you want to do, not really following the rat race. Number 6, but I'll some bullet points for that. Respect and value money. Have a plan. Always have a plan to like minimize your bills, your debts, your loans, and everything. Create a budget and stick to your budget. We have to be disciplined when it comes to the budgeting. Because I'm the same way. That's why I said we have to be disciplined, because we have to set that budget and stick to that budget. Stick to that weekly budget, then create the monthly budget and stick to that budget, and as well as time budget. Budget everything out in your life and really stick to that budget and discipline yourself. Number 6, sacrifice leisure time. We all love to chill and relax. I know me, I'm a big Netflix and chill person, or even be on social media. I bet you're on social media right now as you're listening to this. But whatever you aspire to be, you have to start sacrificing your leisure time for grind time. The leisure time will be there. Just focus on what you need to accomplish. That leisure time is like, we have to plan out our days. We get so consumed with distractions, being on social media. Social media is the biggest distraction, especially if you have a phone and you're not disciplined from it, that you don't have a cutoff time, that you don't have that time like, yo, I'm only being on social media for an hour and doing what you do for the hour. Then once the hour comes, all right, now I'm on to the next thing. But we get so consumed. Like, I know you can probably check out your analytics on any of these social media apps and check how much time you spend on the apps. Actually really spend on the apps and not really utilizing the apps for what they really truly are. You just being a consumer versus a creator. So really ask yourself, like, am I consuming this social media or am I creating for the social media? And that's what it comes down to. Check out your time. Check how much time you do that. Check how much time you be spent on social media, spend on your phone versus spending on sacrificing that time to accomplishing your goals or reading a book or something, doing something productive. And you look back like, damn, I didn't have enough time to do this today. Well, you spent like 4 or 5 hours on your phone. And it adds up. You're like, oh, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, on the, doing it on break and lunch and everything. But really check in yourself, and you have to start sacrificing that leisure time and really avoiding those distractions. Number 7, stop complaining. Stop it right now. Stop complaining. I read this quote and it said, complaining doesn't solve the problem. It only enhances the fire. When you catch yourself about to complain or nitpick at something, ask yourself, Will this matter in 5 minutes? Shit, will it matter in 5 years? We have to stop complaining about the stuff that we can't change. Only worry about what's in our power that we can change. Number 8, visualize your success. And visualization is a huge, major key. And some ways you can do it is when you wake up first thing in the morning, keep your eyes shut or close your eyes back and visualize how you want your day to go. Like, okay, wake up, take a shower, hit the gym. Oh, now I'm gonna go do this. Like, really visualize out your day step by step or hour by hour, however you want to do it, and visualize your day and make that happen. Start visualizing every time you wake up. Visualize how you want your day to go. Visualize how you want your future to go. Visualize how you want your life to go. And really feel into this visualization where you're feeling like, even though you're laying in bed, but you're like, yo, I'm on a yacht right now in freaking Maldives or something like that. Really visualize that, feel the sun on your face, feel you on that yacht cruising in the water, the crystal blue water and everything. You just like having the time of your life. Feel into the visualization and feel into it, and keep doing this consistently and watch what happens. Visualize how you want your day to go and how you want your future to go. Just start with 10 to 15 minutes a day and then ramp it up. What I like to do, basically, like, let's say you're in a movie theater. In this movie theater, and the movie's about your life. You want to sit down. You're the only one in here, the big screen. And that's when you start visualizing. Anything that you visualize comes out on that picture, on that theater screen. So do that every time where you're like, all right, I'm start visualizing. I'm walking into the theater and this is where my visualization lays out. So start doing that and start visualizing what you want and what you need and how you want your life to go. Number 9, never stop learning. Life is a constant learning experience, as we know from the quote. Whether it's reading, YouTube, blogs, news clips, studying or testing or in school or anything like that, you always have to be a sponge and a student. You don't know it all and you won't know it all. So always be open and willing to learn no matter what. Maybe you learn somebody learned how to do something differently from you. So take the time and learn. Don't think you know it all. Be open-minded. Be open to receiving the information that they're trying to teach you. Number 10, this one's really self-explanatory. Action over excuses. Action over excuses. That's what it comes down to. And those are my 10 tips for how to create or how to have a money mindset. And then we're going to jump into the next segment, which is ways to clear your mind. Thank you, everybody that's been tuning in so far. If you like the show, if you love the show, if you have any tips on how you have a money mindset, leave a review on Apple Podcasts or leave a review on SAUNAiE.com and let me know what you think of the show, as well as let me know what you think about these tips right here. Also, we have new merch online, SAUNAiE.com, and you just click the menu and go to the store, and we have tons of items for you guys to look at it and purchase, and whatever you want to contribute. You can check out our Patreon. We also have our Buy Me a Coffee link in there, as well as, I'm trying to see what else. The poll on Patreon is still up too, but I'm gonna give you a brief break and I'll be right back. And we back, and we back, and we back, and we back. All right, next segment is segment 2, ways to clear our mind, or ways to clear your mind. Number 1, start unfollowing. Unfollow people who don't make you feel empowered, informed, or inspired. This means in real life as well, not just on social media. We tend to keep people in our lives or follow people longer than they should be. Like, it's not a bad thing to where some people have an expiration date in our lives. Like, if we're on a different road, sometimes we're on two different paths. So don't be afraid to unfollow or start unfollowing people that like doesn't make you feel empowered, informed, or inspired. Number 2, be selectively social. Being selectively social means intentionally keeping your social circle small. How's your social circle right now? Are you the type that has millions of friends and acquaintances and everything? You're always accessible? Or do you have a small circle and you've been having a small circle and your circle's been getting smaller and smaller and smaller over the years? As we grow up in grow up. The people in our inner circle grow smaller and smaller, like I just said. One of the reasons is because we start learning the value of friendships. Not everyone is meant to have access to you. Not everyone is meant to have access to you. So start revoking access and be selectively social. This is a way to clear your mind. If you have a lot of negativity, negative energy, or negative things around you, it's probably the people around you or the stuff that you're consuming and feeding into. So be selectively social. And number one was start unfollow people. Be selective with the people that you have around you, because the people and the energies you have around you do contribute a big factor to your life and how you feel on a daily basis. Number 3, live in the moment. Remember, you can't change the past. We all know that. But you can shape the present and your future. Stay grounded in the present and shift your focus to things that are within your control. This is big for me because I'm constantly looking into the future or consumed with what's going on in my phone. My phone is always going off with alerts and all that stuff, notifications. And I have to start, there it goes again. I have to start learning to live in the moment and be present in the moment, because I personally feel like I know I'm like consumed in my phone, and I'm like trying to get off and trying to be around other people and be with other people. But I'm like, why the fuck? I'll be asking myself in the moment to like, why am I on my phone? Because I'm doing so many things that I have to really start having that time to where I'm putting my phone away to the side when it's family time, when it's time to spend with the friends, when it's time to spend time with myself, and just putting that phone to the side, getting an hour or two away from the phone and clearing my head, clearing up to not being so consumed with what's going on in the future, what's going on tomorrow, what's going on with this, that, and the third, instead of just like, yo, live in the moment, be in the moment, be present in the moment. So that's what I'm learning to do with myself, learning to live in the moment and be in the moment more, because I've been told that I'm constantly and always on my phone. So that's what I'm learning to do. Number 4, big right here. Eat healthy. Eat healthy. And that has a lot to do with having a cluttered mind, a cluttered body, cluttered energy. Is if you're not eating healthy, eating the right foods that really give your body nutrition that helps your body out. You have to really, sometimes you have to detox, maybe you have to juice all day, but you can't keep eating meat and stuff all day. Your body is meant to nurture life, not be a graveyard. So eating healthy and like have a certain diet plan that you know you'll stick to and be receptive to. It's not necessarily a diet plan, but it's how you want your nutrition to go. Eating healthy, self-explanatory, but we all know what foods are healthy and unhealthy for us. When you eat unhealthy food, your body gives you certain signals. One of them can be inflammation or heartburn or be gas or bloated. And we all know the list goes on, but when you eat healthy, your body rewards you for it. You know, when you eat some fruit or eat some vegetables or something like that, you feel like better about yourself. Your energy feels better versus when you eat in meat or something like that. It takes a long time to digest that meat, to digest that food, versus your body having that quick digestive cycle when it comes to eating like fruits and vegetables and things like that. So be aware of what you're consuming and putting into your body. It's affecting your mentality as well as affecting your energy. So be conscious of what you're putting in, eating, consuming, and all that. Number 5, my favorite one that I constantly talk about: meditate. Meditate alone. Enjoy some alone time. Practice meditation while listening to nature. Like go to a park, go to the campgrounds, or go somewhere where you can listen to nature and just meditate and just take everything in. Practice meditation. That's what constantly do. Like to meditate, you just have to really just close your eyes, shut things out, as well as I have a few apps that I use myself that I will put in the show notes. The main one is Calm, the Calm app, which really helps me out. I meditate in the morning in the sauna, and at night before I go to sleep, I meditate and just really meditate. That really helps out when it comes to visualization too, that we just talked about in the last segment. So if you've been against meditation, don't be against meditation or spending that time with yourself, spending that time with your mind. Spending that 5 or 10 minutes with yourself and with your thoughts and clearing everything out really helps you out and balances you out, and it's very beneficial. Meditation has tremendous benefits with it. I'm a huge advocate for meditation. So start meditating, even if it's 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Meditate alone, get that time, get some clarity, and just really sit with yourself, sit with your thoughts, sit with your feelings, and really meditate and see what you want and how you want things to happen. Number 6, take a trip. Sometimes we just need to escape our daily routine. Just take a trip somewhere to clear your mind, somewhere where you can enjoy the sights, sounds, some good ass food, where you soaking in an environment, and maybe just connecting with strangers, talking to strangers and discussing them and their life experiences and see how it is in the city that they live in. Take a trip, clear your mind. It's like we all have our daily routines, but being so consumed with our daily routines, we get burnt out. So sometimes we have to take a trip, take a vacation, take that time away from that daily routine so where you can refresh your mind, clear your mind, and clear yourself. But that's the end of the segment. Man, I hope y'all love this show. Personally, I did. I feel like this was a good ass show with the tips to clear your mind as well as how to have a money mindset. And I'm gonna go over that in the recap, but I'm gonna give you a brief break. Thank you for tuning in to SAUNAiE. And we back. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to today's episode of SAUNAiE. Man, great episode discussing financial literacy as well as mental health. The quotes were on point, and let me just hit y'all with the recap. We started off with the first quote is, remember the time you feel lonely is the time you most need to be by yourself. The second quote was, experience life in all possible ways, good and bad, bittersweet, dark and light, summer and winter. Experience all the dualities. Don't be afraid of experience, because the more experience you have, the more mature you become. Then we hopped into our 2 segments. The first one dealing with financial literacy and how to have a money mindset. And that goes with number 1 was forgive your past. Number 2 is practice gratitude. Number 3, know your worth. Number 4, believe in yourself. Number 5, respect and value money. And number 6, sacrifice leisure time. Stop complaining was number 7. Stop complaining. Number 8, visualize your success. Number 9, never stop learning. And number 10, the final one, action over excuses. Then we hopped into the second segment. Let me just rewind back for a second. If there's anything that you've done to help you have a money mindset, let us know. Don't keep that to yourself. Let us know at SAUNAiE Family in the Facebook group, or even leave a review on SAUNAiE.com. Let us know how you had a money mindset, how you have a money mindset, and what ways you're going about to create that money mindset. I want to know. Let me know. Segment number 2, ways to clear your mind. Number 1, start unfollowing. Number 2, be selectively social. Number 3, live in the moment. Number 4, eat healthy. Number 5, meditate alone. And number 6, take a trip. I hope this episode helps you guys out and with any part of your life, whether it's dealing with the mental health or as well as dealing with financial literacy. I hope these 2 segments really helps your life and you not just learn something that you'll apply, one of these steps and one of these tips to really help you progress in life and anything that you're trying to do. I appreciate y'all. The merch is up. It's a few housekeeping items. The merch is up. SAUNAiE.com. I just put up some new hats and the bucket hat. Check it out. Check us out. Check out the store. If you want to support the podcast in any way, go to patreon.com and you can support us on there. Do the poll, or if you want to be a sponsor, you can also sign up for sponsorship, being a sponsor on SAUNAiE.com, as well as if you, like I said, want to make a donation, you can do it on Patreon. You can do it on Buy Me a Coffee, as well as you can do it on Anchor. I got all these links on SAUNAiE.com where it goes, I think the tab says donation. So you can donate if you want to. Check out the merch. The merch has been up and running. A lot of people have been really fucking with the merch, man. Check it out. SAUNAiE, we have a lot of new items on there. Check it out. Let me know what y'all think. Leave a review. If this is your first time listening, let me know what you thought of the show. I'm like, yo, this is a good show. If it's a bad show, I like all criticism, and especially constructive criticism. So if you don't like the show, let me know why you didn't like it. Let me know how I can improve and enhance and make this one of the best podcasts in the world. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. But check out, or I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Minds are like parachutes. They only function when they're open. Have a great week.